Hello, my name is Luke. Welcome back to another video tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to be going over light and how it hits objects. And for an example I'm going to use like a crumbled rock of dirt, because that has a lot of areas that light hits and doesn't hit and casts a lot of shadows in different areas. It's a really good object to use as an example. So we're going to start off with just a flat shape for some kind of dirty dirt. That's not a word. Okay, so light is going to be coming from the top, at least in this example, to keep it simple. What we want to do is figure out where the light is going to be hitting. At the moment, because this is flat, it's very tempting to just go like that and then throw the shadow just underneath as well and create something like that. That is highly tempting just because the image is flat. Now ignore that, try and think of the form of this rock, what it's going to look like. What I'm going to do here is the light's going to be coming from the top and there is going to be a top area that it is hitting, and I'm going to use just this bit here as the top area as it's curving back, and that makes me start thinking more about the form and what's going to be in this area. And I'm going to go with it curves in like so and creates another little area of light where it's hitting directly. Now these walls going down I'm imagining on the side, and I imagine that this curves under just underneath like this. At the bottom of the rock we've got a bit of shadow, and maybe the same on this area just here. Now there could be little crevices and little shadows in here too, and there could also be a little light just catching at the bottom there. This is how light works, it catches things where it's hitting directly, that's sticking out and stuff like that. It doesn't just hit the top, highlight it all and miss the bottom. That's not how it works. So let's take a little look at the profile of this object. So it's hitting the top where we know, so it's got a top like that, it's coming down, it's coming back out like so, it's coming down again, and then it's curving under like that. This is a rock and the light is hitting right here on the top, the light is hitting directly here, and the shadow where the light is very indirect is underneath here. This is the exact same thing. That little ridge there could be something that's coming in just here like that. So this is how the light is hitting it. It's coming straight down, hitting that, it's coming straight down and hitting that. Now how is the light hitting these areas? Well, what's happening, it's likely bouncing off something. So for an example, we'll stick a wall here. Now the light is coming in all kinds, it's bouncing all over the place, it's directly hitting this. So the light that's coming down is directly hitting this. For other light that's bouncing about, what's happening is it's bouncing off this, losing some of its power, let's say, and hitting here. And the same goes, it'll be bouncing off again and hitting here like that. Now for the darker areas it might be bouncing a third time, so it's not hitting it directly, it could be coming down here, or for example coming off here, coming along here, hitting this area, as well as it being hit directly, it's being hit indirectly, and then bouncing again and coming up here to hit the roof. So this could be bouncing 3 times, it could be coming from all over, but it's a lot less indirect as say light that's just hitting that and light that's just coming off like so. So this is how, it might be a little bit confusing there, but this is how light's working. I hope that was easy to understand. So as we can see, light from above is hitting those two areas, and that's what's giving it the form, rather than it just being filled in at the top like so, and the shadow at the bottom like that. There's a lot more form to it, and this is how light works basically. And I'm only using 3 shades here to keep it simple, but even with just them 3 shades, you can see it's really good quality. If you look at the preview and when it's at its original size, it's really good. And I've set up some here so I don't have to go through too much artwork for you. This is a simple tile. It's already tiled, and this is when it's flat. And when I give it some, instead of just putting shadow on top and shadow on the bottom, sorry, and light on the top, I've gone for the same technique used in this one. So what we do is, I'll just throw the light on there. As you can see, it's not just loads of light on the top, and then we'll throw the shadow in, and it's not just shadow all over the bottom, it's mixed about. It's given each individual rock different form, which makes it tile a lot better. It's hard to see the pattern, and it's also giving each individual rock a good different form. There's nothing similar about them apart from they're brown and it's making it look a lot more natural, a lot more realistic, and it's only done with 3 colours. At least the rock is. I mean, obviously there's gaps where the shadows are, where there's no rocks and stuff, it's just dirt. So there we go. I hope this tutorial has helped you out and you've understood it, and it's highlighted some things about light for you. And I'll catch you in the next tutorial. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.